So what are we up to now? We're up to our third premier at the moment. We're up to the deputy of the deputy, or I don't know, it's some woman. I've never seen her before, to be honest. That's how out of tune I am with politics. But yeah, so the Molino and Mr. Andrews are both on leave at the moment. You wouldn't get that in a real pandemic, would you? You wouldn't think. Like, it's hardly real if they're all happy to stay on holidays. Pretty crazy. Why would anybody think this was real? It's crazy times. You remember earlier in the year there was all the musos and stuff all going on about Vaccinations.com.au or whatever it was. You know, all the bands and stuff telling you all get vaccinated. How's that working out for you? Is all the gigs are getting cancelled and shit because you're all vaxxed and you can't say this stuff. I'm going to have to put this on the other channel before I get it removed. But yeah, they all got the inoculations and now they're all got this thing that they were avoiding. And yeah, how's that program going? Yeah, the mental derangement is quite rife at the moment. We've got old mate, the tennis player, copping it at the moment from these people that are all upset, butthurt, that they've all had the inoculations and this guy's not going to have to get them because he's got an exemption. And it's like, wow, hang on a minute. So what about if you had a loved one that was entitled to an exemption? Would you go and call them out or alienate them? Or yeah, you probably would. But you know, like the logic, this whole idea of and then there's the other people that are like, well, if he's allowed to get an exemption, why can't I? And why is he allowed to come into the country? No, you need him to come in here. You need to highlight how retarded everything is. You know, like seriously. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but it really brings out the angry in people, I've noticed. That's my observation. I mean, there's some people that it hasn't affected in that way. There's a lot out there that have turned into fucking, I don't know, really odd people. But seriously, back to my original point about these premiers, or whatever they are, all going on leave during a pandemic. I mean, really, at what point does this lose its legs? Because it's just criminal what's going on. There's no justification for all this nut job shit. They're just making up as they go along. Look at Northern Territory now. They're even alienating the unjabbed. They can't even go out now. Like, not that we could go out anyway if you've got no work or you've got no money to go out. Not that I'm complaining. You know, there's a lot of people worse off than some of us, but at the same time, it's like, I hope it highlights how stupid you guys are there when the cases keep escalating. When, you know, I almost feel like maybe all us that have decided not to partake in the program should maybe stay home for a couple of weeks just to let them go and give it to each other. But be careful even hanging out with them, because what about if they do get it? Who are they going to blame? They're going to blame you. Just be careful. But anyway, I'm going. This weather's all over the joint here in Melbourne. A bit like the whole atmosphere of the whole place at the moment. Sort of almost sums up what's going on. A lot of thunder and a lot of lightning, but no rain. Same shit. Anyway, have a good one. See yous.